Halfway there. Halfway there, baby.
Is everybody feeling okay out there?
Halfway there. No, hey.
I feel like I see a lot of sniffles around the office.
Wait. Let's think so.
What?
Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
The team is not overreacting.
What?
I think we should not overreact.
Hold on. Do the bit first, okay? Don't get the takes.
Okay.
Is everybody feeling okay out there?
You know, I woke up this morning and I felt like my throat needed one of those Mikolas.
Oh, that give yourself a point.
That's a point there, Frog Boy.
Way to start it.
My
That was
dude.
That was nice.
This is incredible. Only calls right now. Okay, I gotta make sure we can report to the health department a pandemic. So only call in right now if you're suffering from a rabid case of up 2-0 in the Stanley Cup Final. Cat fever! What a night it was last night, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't it great like how delusion just caught up with the entire country of Canada? They were like, oh no.
When they took that 1-0 lead, and I'm like, hey, you guys need another one, or you got no chance.
Wow. What a night it was last night. Evan Rodriguez becoming a hero right before your eyes. Since day one of my birth, I have been waiting for a hero like Evan Rodriguez. This is incredible. Wow.
Some of listen, the first one where he made it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Upper, what do you call it? Upper corner,
top shelf
with
Mrs. Mola.
But the other one wasn't the other one like it was almost like a redirect, He just, I'm like, wow.
The celly was great, though.
And you know what? The thing that I was most excited about is like, damn, I'm glad that the Panthers shoot it and we get a redirect. It's always the other team.
Oh, you didn't like how Mikola almost scored on Bob, and then it was just like, hey, that was just the start to the play. That was like the hockey version of the fumble Ruski.
And again, old turtle.
I don't like calling him Old Turtle.
Wait.
I don't like calling him Old Turtle.
Marco,
he's a ninja turtle, dude. Did you see him?
Once a game.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a shot block on his back.
Yeah.
When it's like, I don't know.
I do think of you every time. I'm like, Leroy's probably.
Wait, it's noticeable, isn't it?
You didn't see the what about the save where you're like,
no. Listen, I'm not taking away from his greatness. He has been awesome. But I'm just saying, once a game, he is going to be on his back.
He's got to do what he's got to do, man. You got to move around how you got to move.
I know.
That's how it goes.
I'm not bad.
Anybody with a case of cat fever can report it. 305-567-0560. It's a pandemic out here as it rains down. It rains down Edmonton tears as they leave our country. With criminals, by the way. With criminals.
Oh, my goodness.
With criminals.
Lock him up.
I want him in handcuffs. Don't allow him to go north of the border. Dreisaitl. You know what you did. You know what you did, you ice kangaroo. You're jumping off your blades to hit my Barky. My Sasha.
Poor Barky.
Ridiculous, dude. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if this guy, if Aleksander Barkov were to wear a Rangers jersey or he were to wear a Bruins jersey? The boo-hooing I heard for days, the endless whining I heard for Brad Marchand running into a fist.
Yeah.
Right.
And Barkov is sitting here minding his own business, trying to get a puck, and this dude leaps like a gazelle off his blades, puts a triple axel John Bones Jones elbow right into Barky's chin.
It should have been a see you in game 3 type of penalty.
Ridiculous. Well, I think they're going to look at this one and see.
They didn't even look at it.
What?
They didn't look at it.
Look at it.
And here's what the guy, I guess the analyst said, the expert. He goes,
So
I think they're going to call it a 5-minute major, and then they're going to review it.
ridiculous.
And then and then lower it to a 2-minute because they couldn't see it.
I would.
Isn't that the replay is for?
I would bet anything if the jerseys were reversed on that. I would bet you.
If it was Kachuk?
I would bet you anything.
Oh, if it was Kachuk?
Handcuffs, dude.
So wait, Kachuk would have to do it to McDavid, right?
Or Draisaitl. He's one
Or
of their best guys
Draisaitl,
too.
right.
Like if you just flipped it around. Although Barkov would never do that because Barkov's not dirty. He's class personified, and they can't take the fact that he's smothering them out there on the ice.
That's the problem. He's too quiet. So they're like,
Smothering
oh,
them,
this is probably
dude.
just another normal
Smothering. I barely could enjoy the win last night.
guy.
I bet, and you could.
That's not.
You could. Oh, I barely could enjoy the win last night because you could feel the Panthers seething yesterday because they wouldn't say anything after the game because they know what time it is. They know what time it is.
Yeah.
They know what time it is.
Well, I would say this to any team out there that wants to play that style of game. I'm gonna just warn you.
big mistake.
Don't.
I knew as soon as
These are the OGs of physical play. Have you been paying attention all year?
this series, I don't want to be gentlemen to them anymore. I don't want to be
You
gentlemen
want
to
a
them.
sweep?
I want a sweep.
Done in 4.
I want a sweep. They erased and eradicated their opportunity for us to be gentlemen.
Guess what?
That's over now.
I wouldn't mind.
No, honestly, I don't see this going past 4.
No, they're done. They're done. I saw a broken team yesterday.
Wait.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
reminded me
Kachuk
of
was like,
Boston, reminds me of New York. A broken team. Once the Panthers get you in, once they get in your head, it's over,
Wait.
dude.
Kachuk and Bennett were like, we were being nice. Okay.
If you guys want to go, we can go. If you guys want to go, we can
Wow.
go. Ridiculous, dude. And by the way, like the cheap ass high sticks at the end too.
Yeah.
Just classless. You know, I thought better of you, Canada. I really did. I thought better of you. And you want to know what I've learned?
What's that?
Just whiners from the north. Whiners from the north, dude.
Yeah.
And delusional.
Yep.
I'm sitting here and I'm watching, like because I couldn't watch the intermission report because for some reason Charles Barkley showed up.
Yeah, what was that?
I was like,
I was
what are we here making jokes about Charles Barkley joining ESPN? Or are we talking hockey? So I'm like watching Sportsnet on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Delusional, these Canadians.
Mm.
Delusional.
Right.
This guy's sitting here and he's like, Skinner's the better goalie. I'm like, huh? Excuse me?
What?
Wait.
They just sell them lies up
here,
there.
wait. Do they not remember when he got sacked early in the playoffs? Do they not remember that when he got benched?
I gotta tell you got to stop shooting so many pucks because he has trouble reading them. I'm like,
Wait. You can't be a better goalie when your one flaw is anytime you get Skinner to go from left to right really fast, he's big and you'll have an open net. They said that the whole game.
They sat here and they're like, I really think that he's been the player of the game so far. I'm like, huh?
Wait, that's considered a comeback?
I don't know, dude.
7th comeback this postseason.
Ridiculous. What are you talking about?
The Panthers.
Yeah, they were down 1-0.
No, I understand that, but see, for us, that's not a comeback. That's just the first period. Right? Because
honestly, yeah.
By the time it gets to the third period,
We were the cardiac Cats.
No, it's not even that. Like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
they would come down from 2 goals.
Third
down
period
in
is
the
Panthers.
first period.
That's what it
Third
was.
period
Right.
is Panthers playground.
But
Everybody knows
now,
Absolutely.
now it's the totally opposite. If you don't have the lead in the third period, you ain't getting it.
Draisaitl. Handcuffs, dude.
Handcuffs.
I don't.
Hey, you know what?
Handcuffs.
Yeah, I was watching the game and I was like, oh, that's how you spell Draisaitl.
Oh, another thing I do while you're gone, I do spelling bees.
Oh my god, it was the worst.
We did one recently with the Panthers. Verhage, very, very hard to spell. Very, very hard to spell.
Yeah, I think that is pretty hard.
Because
VERHAEGHE.
This guy's good.
Oh,
This guy's good. I'll get you with another one.
Hey, let me tell you something. If Marcos wanted to accomplish, Leroy might not be the smartest person. He has accomplished it with all of his various games.
Did anybody ever
Animal sounds?
I wish we played the Animal Sound game once a week.
We did do
that game.
I did get Kachuk right.
Yeah, that one.
You've seen that one enough.
Yeah, I've seen it enough.
This is but like, has anybody ever had a game with such high stakes? Your team is winning, and you're just giving middle fingers at the television the entire time. I was just angry. I was just like, I want blood. This sport puts you in a state of just of Neanderthal that no other does. Because like, oh, you want to play? You want to play Draisaitl?
You flipped on PK by the end of the night.
Oh, class personified PK. I wasn't familiar with your game because he was basically rocking the Edmonton Oilers jersey the entire game.
Look at that. They're showing it. I mean, what are you doing?
Ridiculous, dude.
There's no puck over there, no nothing.
It's the jumping off the skates.
Right.
Where I'm like, are you kidding me?
I didn't even know you could jump with skates.
Yeah, I was like, what were we doing here?
Exactly.
What were we doing?
This guy's a figure skater? What's going on?
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? A triple axel? Like, what's next?
Uh-oh, the Rats.
Oh, goosies.
Hey, it would be glorious if their next trip back, they are Stanley Cup champions.
Yeah, it would be. That's good. That's good.
We still play the parade.
And guess who put this out there in the ether? The great one said, I remember my first time to the finals, got swept.
Mm-hmm.
So he was talking about McDavid.
That's the thing yesterday. Messier, he's sitting there with his Oilers pajamas under, with he's got his 5 rings or his 6 rings, but 5 of them with the Oilers. And he's like, oh, it's not over yet. I'm like, okay, dude.
Your boys gonna find some toughness?
Okay, dude. Yeah, but I flipped on PK Subban. That guy's class personified.
What? Okay.
Hey, no.
Class personified.
What are you talking about?
So crazy.
I was like watching play. I was like, and PK Subban said the thing that I wanted said. He said the thing I wanted said. Because the other time he was like, oh, he said, I think he used a term that really annoyed me about Connor McDavid. He's like, Connor McDavid is percolating. I'm like, what the hell does that mean? What is he, coffee?
At one
percolating?
Point, you lashed out so much on PK.
Right.
It reminded you of JJ. You were just done with initials. You said, I'm over the initials.
It was enough of PK Subban until he said what I wanted him to say.
Okay. That's good.
You're unbelievable.
You got PK Subban after the game?
Indeed.
The first thing that you see is he leaves his feet. In my opinion, he leaves his feet, and when you see the angle from the glass side, his elbow hits him right in the chin, right? So my question is this, if this is Leon himself or McDavid that gets hit in this way, what's the reaction going to be? It's not a minor penalty. That's a major penalty. For me, it's a major penalty, and it's on the best player right now in the playoffs. So, player safety.
And maybe the key to the series because he shuts down McDavid and Draisaitl.
And they've been doing a number on Draisaitl. He's been growing frustrated. Game 1, frustrated. Game 2, even more frustrated. That's the result of it boiling over. And Leon Draisaitl's top 5, top 10 best players in the world. We want him on the ice, but player safety's got its hands full the next 48 hours because whether it's Fogle or it's that hit right there, it needs to get reviewed and it's got to get addressed. I'm not going to sit here and say whether they should be suspended or not, but that's Sasha Barkov's out of the game, maybe out of the series. That's huge.
Yeah, I think Barkov is showing why he's one of the best players in the National Hockey League, not only in this series there. When he went out of the lineup, their entire team looked different. They got through the game, but if he's not able to come back in game 3, this is a massive blow for the Florida Panthers going through the rest of the series.
Oh, did it look different, Messier, because it was like 6-on-4 because they're pulling their goalie with 5 minutes left? Maybe that was it. Get your Oilers, but go get out of here. By the way, PK Subban, class personified.
Okay,
classy.
I tell you what,
called him out though.
It is like, I mean, he jumped.
Yeah,
and then here's the other thing: if they have an advantage when it's 4-on-4 because of how fast they skate,
you gonna ask me a penalty question here?
No.
Okay.
Like, did you see Paul Maurice get mad? I don't want 4-on-4.
Fight with
this too much ice.
It's like, Paul, this is the NFL. You can't decline.
Right? I don't want 4-on-4.
Paul Maurice had the quote of the night though when asked about because he wouldn't talk. No Panthers would talk about the Draisaitl hit.
Oh, they gonna talk about it when they meet tomorrow or on the plane. It's going to be addressed
publicly. They would not address it yesterday. They kept shooting it down. They went no comment. And
that means, you know what? You know what that means? Gloves are going to drop. That's what it means.
That's going to be great.
It's going to be amazing. Here was Paul Maurice
Paul, I do want to ask you about the evolution defensively of this team since you've arrived, but just quickly, because I think you're holding back. How do you feel about the hit on Barkov? This isn't the Oprah Winfrey Show. My feelings don't matter.
Wow, dude.
Hey,
Wow.
wait. Did you hear the way he said that?
Wow.
That means
like a killer.
when he got behind closed doors, it was addressed.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, there's been many a times where something has happened to a player on our team, and we go in for halftime or something like that, and the coach will huddle everybody down when nobody's around, and he'll say, if you guys allow this type of treatment to one of your brothers, it will continue. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but here's the last words: handle it.
Let me ask you this, because the word out of the well, we should probably take a break. We'll take a break. If you guys have cat fever, 305-567-056, we'll take some cat calls here on the show. We're celebrating and also pissed off. Cats are up 2-0, 2 wins away from hoisting Lord Stanley. Cat fever! Welcome back in, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you.
Did you go radio voice on me?
Yeah. That's my up 2-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals, boys. We get the let out, rock out with your shark out, cat fever.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Who sings that song? Is that Ted Nugent?
That is indeed.
Yeah, crazy person.
You know, it's amazing.
Is he?
Watch how many radio people or how many salespeople or sports fans all of a sudden.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's good for sales. It is good for sales.
Dude, I think I saw Yanni Caracas from was it WPBF in Palm Beach. He said that the Panthers did over $500,000 in merch sales game 1.
Hell yeah.
Over $500,000 just merch.
But what's good is when your team is good and you have good merch. Like, remember the Heat with that when that Vice came out? Like,
well, the Heat are number one at that.
yes.
They kill it every year.
Yeah, they said that their City Connects, I think the Vice jerseys,
They're like first
outsold
best in the
everybody
league.
combined.
Yeah.
Change the game. Change the game.
It
for
did
sure.
change the game. I missed
But
those.
Panthers also great merch.
Let's just bring back the Vice jerseys next year, huh?
Oh,
You know?
okay.
You want the Vice jersey?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna put a twist on it.
That's fine. I'm
Yeah,
for a
okay,
twist,
but hold
just-
on though. Remember that other one, the last one, where it was like not to get too far away
The
from
gender
Panthers.
reveal was a bit of a stretch. But
Hey,
you know what?
wouldn't it be
Look.
something if Detroit
Gender
did
reveal.
like bad boy uniforms? That would be.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think they did. I feel like they did do something like that. I feel like they did. But here's the thing: like Nike keeps coming to the Heat, and they're like, "Hey, new Vice," and just like we did everything.
Yeah.
Come on, and it's just like,
Well, yeah, because they're making a killing too.
Shazam, Shazam.
for sure. Even I like the mix and match one that they had. That wasn't bad necessarily, but I feel like that's like, all right, we ran out of everything. Now let's let them make their own. How about that one?
I liked the Heat culture. They grew on me last year. I know that
Yeah.
their record wasn't very good in them.
Yeah.
And last year with the Heat not playing very many games, it didn't exactly personify Heat culture.
Well, I think
yeah.
they didn't have Heat culture white. Heat culture's
No.
only home jerseys.
No, the Heat culture they were black jerseys.
Right, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
But
saying.
so they'll probably
Change, right? that's
odds
what I'm
are
saying.
that they'll probably just do Heat culture in
White.
another color next year.
I'm
That's
sad.
usually what they do. Like they usually do a theme
Red.
for a couple of years.
Red.
Yeah, red, something like that.
It's it's usually it's the opposite for a lot. Like in basketball, the home team wears the white
Yeah,
and the road
Mm.
team wears
Yep.
the dark.
but not.
And not
Well, this
because
was-
all these
this was-
jerseys, but football's, except for
Except for the Dolphins.
yeah, but you get to pick.
Yeah, they
They pick because they
They
want
pick white every week.
no, here's why.
Sick of
I'm gonna
that.
tell you what the Cleveland used to do.
Why?
When it was September and October and it was 90 degrees,
Yeah.
we wear white and make the visiting team wear dark.
Yeah.
And so Miami
we
does
have
that. You ever notice they only usually do it in the beginning of the season when it's hot as hell.
Just a
Yeah,
lot of,
they
bring me back orange, dude.
I love the orange.
You like the orange jerseys?
I liked when the Browns did it.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with them bringing it back.
Can
to
I
orange.
just say there is nothing cooler than them new Vikings uniforms? times.
Oh, those are
I gotta
cool.
get.
The
getting.
icy white.
Yeah, I'm
like
getting a
those.
helmet and a jersey.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Whoa!
Yeah, those were sick.
Oh, man.
that is
There's very
sick.
few times where I'm like, oh, that jersey. That's
Yeah.
like, but that one I was like,
And all you got to do is the first.
going to be a
You
44
want to do?
horde.
You want to do? Yeah. You wanna do game ops?
Oh,
The first snow. Like you got to
First
do a video.
Yeah,
of them.
dude.
Yeah.
dude.
yeah,
With the
dude.
Viking.
A
Let's see.
44 horse.
Oh, Stunt Steve says that they have actually did this happen? They leaked so they are going to do the heat culture next year. That according to Heat vs Haters, that they're doing heat culture again next year, but with different colors. Now,
Yay.
you can't always believe the leaks. We have heard that
True,
from the
true,
Heat
Well, we can
marketing
just get it
department.
from the horse's mouth and have Mike is going to come on when the action gets thick,
That's true.
Yeah, true.
Anyway,
and he's going to have one in his office show us.
Yeah.
Right. So
I liked the legend, and I thought the intro was sick.
Oh,
Where my dog's at, I thought that was a great intro
Yes.
last year. I just wish the record was better, and
I mean,
especially at home. God,
yeah.
You gotta get better at home, dude.
Why, dude?
What's the
When's
deal?
the last time we won a home playoff game?
Oh, 7 straight.
That's
7
bad.
straight.
That is bad.
Killer. Game 3 Eastern Conference Finals against the Celtics.
That was rough.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Man, Panthers though, getting back to the story of the day. Florida Panthers up 2-0 in the Stanley Cup Final. The Rats raining down yesterday.
Yep.
Alonzo Mourning, speaking of the Heat, he
Oh,
banged the drum yesterday.
Yep.
That was good.
Very intimidating drum banger.
I have
He's just
a
intense
question
with
for you.
everything.
What?
I have a drum question for you.
Yep.
Because as I saw Alonzo do it, amazing.
Yep.
Truly was amazing. Mike McDaniel, also amazing.
Yep.
Is this too much, right? We work game ops to make the next drum a little bit thinner. And here's why.
Mhm.
Boom, 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 boom. Everyone's going crazy, right? Second one, thin enough so that if I really swing it, I break the drum. If I break the drum, will that get the crowd hype or will that get the crowd sad?
Hyped.
I think hyped.
If I go,
But I
through
think the way
drum-
you want to do it is like you want to wait until the last boom.
Yeah. I
on
know
the
how to
last
time
Okay,
one.
that.
you're
I don't know
first
how
of
to time
all,
that.
you're
Yeah.
asking somebody banging the drum to be a musician
Okay.
because
yeah.
now you say go light
Yeah.
and then really go at
Just,
no.
give me a couple pump fakes. If Tua were to do that, I'd give him the contract.
Really?
60 million if he does that.
If Tua goes up there and he bangs the drum,
Goes through
but
the drum,
breaks it.
breaks it,
Hmm.
and then just stands there and goes, ah! And then
What-
everyone screams.
Was there anything softer yesterday than the dude tapping out to Ekblad, having him in the chokehold?
What was he doing?
He tapped out.
Look at his face.
But here's the thing.
Leroy, look at his face.
Look, he's like, calm down,
Hey,
calm
hey,
down,
Hey.
calm down, calm down. Eggblad's holding him like, listen, he goes, if you don't calm down, I'm going to hit you with the butt of this stick.
If you don't calm down, the squeeze will get tighter.
This is great.
And
I
you
mean,
and you know what he's gonna
He's like a 5-year-old with his facial hair because look how small he is next to Eggblad.
let me tell you something. After seeing that, I'd shut up if I was Kepka.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd shut up.
Yeah, you
'Cause
know what? Now I think about it. Yeah. that
He's
makes-
like, shh. He goes, you know what today? This is for Draisaitl. Shh. Shh. And it's like, hey, Bouchard just fell asleep on the ice. What happened?
You think that's
He goes, tap machine.
you know how they do the elevator for the Miami Dolphins? They take one picture, put it on the elevator.
Yeah.
If the Panthers did it, that would have to go on the elevator. dude.
I think instead of Aaron Ekblad's name being engraved on the Stanley Cup, they should
Yeah.
engrave that.
That picture is
They
They
great.
should
dude.
engrave. They give him one full side of the plate, and it's just, or they should engrave it in the ring. Like that
For
should be
sure.
the picture. Is them just getting the Oilers to tap
Or
out.
that'll be in the newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panthers get a chokehold on the on the Stanley Cup.
Perfect. Dude.
He
But
was-
here's the thing. There's matching physicality, right? But be careful what you wish for, because the Panthers have been playing like this all year. They have gotten testy with every team in hockey, and you haven't. And you know who this looks like? This Edmonton team looks like the Panthers team 2 years ago when they
I see
had
what you're
won the
saying.
President's
Yep.
Cup.
Mhm.
They skated all over the place, score, and then they ran into teams like Carolina, teams like Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay is doing exactly what the Panthers are doing to all these free-flowing, fast teams and being physical with them, and like you're out of your element.
Look, they got one trick. It's that stupid McDavid going down really fast.
I
He
gotta
oopty
tell you,
doops, and
he
then
is-
when he whiffs.
By the way, he is fast.
yeah, good,
very
good for him.
fast.
Good for
Very
him.
fast for sure.
He's a show pony.
One trick pony for sure.
Look at me. What whiff? How about when Bob took his lunch money?
Oh,
My favorite is when you go down there and Bob does a little quick
the
poke,
stick.
the little
Sorry.
stick poke.
Oh
Nope.
man, that's like,
stick poke.
yo, that is, you are right there, and Kawhi Leonard grabs the ball.
Bob is definitely the cockiest goalie when it comes to using his stick, like all
Yeah.
over the place. He goes, He goes, how about a behind the back pass? Like, I don't know if you want your goalie doing trick shots, but he's here.
Whoa.
Hey, he's like, hey, Bobby.
Yeah. He's good, man. He's good, and it's gonna be a shame if anyone else other than him wins the Vesna.
He is, and he's the leader right now for the Conn Smythe.
Oh,
I think he's the odds-on favorite to be Cup MVP. So that's pretty cool too.
Who?
like
Bob.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Pretty awesome.
what I love is Kachuk has been, for the most part, like a non-factor.
Yeah,
if you want.
he started to come alive a little bit yesterday,
Yeah.
which was nice, and especially I think after Barkey got hurt, like they're like, hey, because you're right, he's been a non-factor,
for sure.
and the hockey aficionados will tell you this isn't a good matchup for him. I'm like, hey, F that, you're the face of the team, dude.
Correct.
Like
correct.
I know Barkey is the
Yeah.
best player, but you're our heartbeat. Like you're what makes everybody go and hates our guts.
Yeah.
You need to show up, and I felt like that was coming more from Kachuk, so that was great to see.
Yeah, for sure. It is. We've been successful without him, but now is his time, and I can't wait to see it.
Schmeathan says Bob leader for Conn Smythe, McDavid leader for Con Man. He was
Point.
boy. I can't wait for her. He's like yesterday. I don't know if that's his voice, but it sounds like he's like, I'm so excited for everybody to doubt us again. Dude, nobody was doubting you. Literally, nobody was doubting you. Everybody was sitting here
They're
saying
praising you.
they were sitting here like, Oilers should have won game one. Love, and then what happened though? And then when he did his stupid little trick and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. This ain't the Dallas Stars, dude. I'm sorry to inform you.
1 goal in 2 games.
1 goal, 2 games. And it was a weak ass goal, too. 4 on 4.
Right between the
Ridiculous.
legs.
I was like, whoops.
Yeah.
Everybody gets caught snoozing every now and then.
Yeah, and you know what? Though,
They
I never
can't-
My
worried.
favorite is
They can't
is
score
after
real.
the puck goes
Nope.
through, then he closes up.
Yeah.
Like, too late. Too late, Bob. He goes, how did it get through
Let me
there?
just get a little let me get a little shake here and I'm good to go. Sorry, boys.
And you know what? It's okay, Bob. That's fine.
I love him.
You got the next one.
I love him. I loved him yesterday on he got on Sports Center yesterday.
Oh yeah, you
Bob's
mentioned
first
that.
Sports Center.
Look at that, man. Getting some love. I don't want to look too far ahead, but I love this success so much. I want to feel this feeling for as long as possible. And based off what I know, there shouldn't be too much turnover this offseason, correct? Like there's no contract.
There's one guy,
Reinhardt's gonna get-
Reinhardt's gonna get.
gonna get the baggy
He's gonna
bag.
break the
Give him the
bank.
bag. Fine.
Reinhardt's
That's
gonna
cool.
get the
Great
baggy bag.
season.
So I don't know. That's gonna be a big decision.
Oh, you mean there's like a chance he can Christian Wilkins and get the bag
Scored
somewhere else?
60 goals this year.
Yeah, I know. He's been great. He really has been great.
Scored 60 goals this year.
And here's my favorite. Fans are gonna say, "Why did he take the home team discount?"
Man, I mean,
I think that actually is a thing in hockey, though, because I think
Sure,
sure.
sure. Depends on where you are in your career.
championship.
Can we say that? It
Mhm,
depends on
for
where
sure.
you are in your career.
for sure.
Like anyone else.
Yeah.
If you're 50 years old and you've been working at that company for 20 years, you're less likely to leave for more money. But if you're 30 and you just had that job for 3 years and somebody offer you a boatload of money, see ya.
Well, listen, everybody can talk here about the pride of Canada, and I'm sure Edmonton's beautiful. You ever been?
Who, Edmonton?
Yeah.
Hell no, that's far.
Okay.
No, it's far, dude.
Wasn't
Yeah,
Fonz
that's
going to go to college there?
No, Vancouver.
Is that even further?
That is-
No,
that is
Edmonton's
further.
farther than Vancouver.
further than Vancouver?
Yes,
Oh,
because
wow.
it's north.
Oh, it is north.
Well, they have mentioned, I don't know if like
Vancouver
100
is
times that it's the longest trip in
yes,
yeah.
yes, Vancouver, because Vancouver's right across Seattle border or
True,
Washington,
true,
right?
true.
Edmonton's north.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, oh my God.
What's the
Yeah.
temperature there right now? Is it still
Mm.
cold?
No, it's not cold yet
Canada.
because they showed them watching the game outside the arena.
Yeah, but that's Canadians. I don't know what they can stand.
That's true.
Re-
That is true.
Let's see.
I really don't know.
62 right now.
Right now, and it's nighttime.
That's warm for them.
Low of 47 though.
It's nighttime.
Is it nighttime?
It's 7
Uh,
o'clock in the morning, 7:30 in the morning.
Oh,
So it's going to get up to 70s. Yeah.
Can't wait to kick their ass again on Thursday.
all gonna be so good.
Oh, they don't know what they're in for, dude.
Oh boy.
Trouble.
Oh boy.
What happened?
Your Uber driver turnaround.
No.
Hmm?
We'll go to break.
All
Let's
right.
go to break.
Back after this.